Hello again, Chewy from ATXTCG, bringing you another video. It's still technically the release weekend of the Force of Will 7 Kings of the Lands booster set, which is why this is the background or the playmat. It's because I won the playmat at our local drafts. It was a midnight release event, so yeah, we started at like 12:01, well, sort of. I ended up playing till about 4 in the morning, something like that. So it was a very long night, but it was also a very fun night. So I figured I'd do a video of what I got, I guess. So let me see. First off, these are the cards that I drafted. So I got lucky and I pulled a stamped Maribel, the steel doll. So that was pretty cool. Then I had a foil Wingman of Ormala, foil Herald of the Winged Lord. I went ahead and picked up one imitation dragon for my draft, mainly for, playing purposes as opposed to just rare drafting. I don't really like to rare draft unless it's something I actually need, then I will. Otherwise, I'll just pick the cards that are best for my build in that case. Two Clockwork Soldiers because, one drops, especially for any color, and the potential of giving it plus 200 until end of turn, that's pretty good. So I drafted two of those. I was only able to get one Invigoration of the Winged Lord, but it was pretty much my win condition a lot of the times because when my opponent played anything around wind resonators, all those beasts, very strong beasts, I was able to, for last turn, I was able to give my resonators flying to be able to attack without having to worry about blockers. Also another thing you're gonna notice is a lot of my resonators actually have flying, like this. Dignified Seraph, 800 flying, another Earl, two more Wingmen. So yeah, apparently I had a lot of angels and stuff. Two Gwybers, because Gwybers are always good, especially in draft, especially when you draft these two or anything that is 2 cost or something like that, and then you're able to play Wyber out of it, playing Little Angel of Armala. Then one Shadow Flame, because I wasn't able to pull too many burn spells, but the fact that it was a remnant, it has the remnant ability as well, was really useful. One Familiar of Primogenitor, because also 1-drop. Another 1-drop, Alice's Little Assault Force. You could banish it. It's a 3/3, but you can banish it, and it deals 200 target player or resonator. So if someone tried to kill it for whatever reason, I would just banish it, deal damage to them. I got lucky and I got 3 Flame King Shout, and we all know how good that is, especially when paired up with 3 Gareth the Dauntless Knight. I mean 4. Yeah, I was able to pull 4 in the draft, so it was really good in my opinion. Also 3 Dragoon of Cherto, which also go well paired up with Flame King Shout. And then I used 2 Protection of the Seraphs. So that was my build essentially for the draft, and then the extra cards that I got were 2 Protective Barriers, 1 Special Armor, 1 Behemoth the Earth Eater, 1 Sailor of Shangri-La, 1 Herald of the Undead Lord, 1 Soulless Soldier, 1 Charm of the Princess, 1 Heat Gaze, another Soulless Soldier, Niflheim, the Realm of the Dead, Sisei, the Ancient Forest, Elite Commander, Underground Dragger, Prowler of Niflheim. That was pretty much it. So that was my extras essentially. This is the cards that I used to build my deck with, and it actually did very well. I went undefeated and got me the mat and several packs actually. And I'm gonna actually show you, because why not, and I got time. I'll show you what I got in those packs. I'm not gonna show you the commons, because why not. Oh, also, whenever you if you made top 4, I think you were able to pick one of the promos available. The egg, the stones, the reflective one or whatever, the full art stones. But I actually didn't really have an interest in those, so instead I picked a full art Necronomicon. I know you can get it in tournament play, but I really like the art on this one, and I really like it as a full art. So I figured I'd pick this one when I have the chance. So some of the cards that I got on my packs, my winning packs, was Sisei the Ancient Forest, another invigoration of the Winged Lord, Arthur the Dead Lord of Vengeance, Merlin the Wizard of Distress, a foil Cinderella the Valkyrie of Glass, foil Snow White the Valkyrie of Passion, Ratata the Spirit Beast of Yggdrasil. It's not Ratata, but I call it that. So a stamped Alice the Valkyrie of Fairy Tale, so I was really happy about pulling that one too. A foil Death Scythe, and Medusa the Dead Eye of Petrification. And actually, let me check some quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Actually, now that I think about it, I think, no, yeah, this was my build. Except this was actually not on my winning packs. This was actually in my draft. That's Yeah, that's what I was missing in here. Yeah, so actually I ran 31 cards because my 31st card actually ended up being this one. I didn't really know if I should run it because of the 4 cost, but it actually helped me win a lot of games. So it was a very good decision on my part. But yeah, mainly the good things were the fact that I had Snow White, Maribel to counter on your Regalias, a bunch of cheap resonators, as well as Flame King Shout to bring out some of the cheap fire resonators, and of course Wyber, because he's always good. And I ended up using Blazer as the J ruler, or the ruler for the tournaments, because the tournament organizers decided to do the old format where you can pick a ruler from the set the set or sets that you're drafting from, and you could pick that as your ruler, even if it's a proxy. So we ended up not trying out the the colorless draft ruler that was recently released, because I don't think that I received any of them. But aside from that, it was still a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching, like what I got, and if this is published early enough to where you still have a sealed coming up or another draft or anything happening, I hope that maybe what I built gave you an idea of kind of how to draft. I mean, obviously it's based a lot around what everyone's picking, because if everyone's picking all the red or all the yellow or all the green or black, you don't want to go the same color that someone else is going. The reason being, you're going to limit your options. But if you see a bunch of cards from a certain color, especially like going into the second pack, maybe third pack, go ahead and start drafting those colors, because you never know, you might actually build something pretty cool. Once again, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. This is Chewy from ATXTCG, signing out.